What's up, guys? Guys, that was huge. Guys, I got some comments here. I don't know what I'm going to title this video yet, but I got some shit to talk about with you. Late video. Comments. Vibra. Yes, you follow my lunch break too. Waken Minds is another ex-gem. Constantly posting old world shit. Keep crushing. Thanks, dog. I appreciate you. Been loving your posts on the Collectors app. I will check out Waken Minds. Are you sure you meant Waken Minds or is that Awaken Minds? Are we talking about Pokemon? We talking about Pokemon or crypto? Thanks for the comments, dude. Mr. Baller, what's up, bro? BTC is boring right now, but the price is holding, so it's a good time to buy. Yep. That team up card you saw was a great flip. Thank you, sir. Mark my words, the Phantasmal Flame is going to be fire. Fire set. Happy belated birthday. Thanks, bro. CC. Happy belated birthday, CC. Thank you, sir. Guys, that hit's burning my throat. Mav. What's up, bro? I haven't heard from you in a bit. As long as we have a quote from me. As long as we have the Fed, unquote, what if Trump takes out the Fed? Where do you think that puts us? Okay. Okay, so here's what I think about this. And you don't have to agree with this take, but this is a hot take. Thanks for the comment, Mav. If you believe certain things about the world, it will lead you to other things. If you don't believe in one thing, you won't understand the next thing. So, you know how I always say, like, anybody in a suit, bro, is, like, not on our team. Anybody that they broadcast on the airwaves on television in Latin means telling you lies. There's a reason that they all wear the same uniform. They all say similar things. They're all rich as fuck. I don't believe... I'm a Trumper, technically. My parents voted for Trump. My whole family's Trump. But I try not to talk about it in front of them, but I think Trump is not... I think he's one of them. I do. He hasn't... And you know why? It's all because of the Epstein thing. I was 99% sure... Because there was this 1% of me that was holding out about Trump where I was like, okay, like maybe he is the savior. Like maybe he's the guy. Like, but then I'm thinking, nah, like, because they would just kill his ass. They would just kill his ass. And then you might say, well, they tried in Butler. I don't know. I think that was staged, bro. I think that was staged. I hate to say that to you guys. I might lose some followers, whatever. But that's what I believe. I think he's part of the same bird. He's just the other wing, you know. That's why I don't vote, guys. You know, I side with beliefs, which our beliefs just happen to align with different political views because those political views are basically beliefs. And so I don't vote because I know the system is not rigged, is not in my favor. So I live outside the matrix, and I try to do things outside the matrix. I don't waste my time voting. I'm not going to stand in line with all the monkeys with their little ding-dong bells, like little monkeys without brains. Oh, I'm going to vote for my candidate. I can't wait for my candidate. Dude, they're all playing us, bro. That's why we buy crypto. This brings me back to crypto. This is why we buy Bitcoin. Because if you buy Bitcoin, you don't trust politicians. None of them. They're all bought and paid for, just like athletes, just like celebrities, just like anybody on TV. The Epstein thing, bro, like Trump had the chance to like prove to us, like, bro, like Epstein, here's the list, here you go, like, here it is. Bro couldn't even do that. And like, I knew it. And it just solidifies my views. Like, the Fed is not going anywhere. If Trump tries to take out the Fed and tries to be the good guy, they're going to kill his ass. Like, really kill his ass. Like, not no staged event. They're going to take his ass out. Mark my words. And that's just what I believe, Mav. So I hope that's my answer to your question. I know it sounds crazy. I'm crazy. I am a crazy son of a bitch, dude. And I have really I think I'm a schizophrenic. Guys, I think I'm a paranoid schizophrenic. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I'm crazy, but you guys can maybe back me up on that. I don't know. Thanks for the comment, Mav. Hot Dingleberries. What's up, bro? Check out Obsidian Flames Charizard. I just grabbed 50 raw copies. Now look at that price chart. LOL. It costs only 1 ETH. Oh, my God, bro. You guys got balls in here, dude. Bro, Vibra, Dinkleberries? Bro. Where the fuck are you guys dropping 1 ETH on raws? Doubled my money in 3 weeks? I like that way better than NFTs. So many cards are misprinted. Bro. 50 raws, 1 ETH, doubled money in 3 weeks? That's music to my ears, dude. Don't get me too excited, dude. Damn, thanks for the comment. Okay, I'll look into that. I have been looking into investing more into raws, though. Like I'm getting the idea. Like I'm noticing now. Like not the thing to do is to buy PSAs. You don't want to buy graded cards. You like at least not all of the time, but you want to really invest in those raws from what I'm hearing on the channels. So thanks for the comment, Dingleberries. Poor man investing was good, bro. You're always on here. I don't expect a cut. Fed loves using credible threat. Yeah. Dude, the Fed has tons of tricks up their sleeve, dude. But poor man investing, I will tell you one thing. I never know what they're going to do, but I'll tell you what, if they don't cut, I think either way, it's going to drop us into a depression either way. I mean, we're already in a depression. And because, you know, I always talk about this, the Keynesian economic cycle, Keynesian economics, they have to continue to inflate. So if they're not going to cut rates, people aren't going to borrow as much money. I still think that will cause inflation to go up. Either way, the U.S. is 41 or whatever after this Trump bill, $41 trillion in debt. We have to pay somebody back. Somebody has to get paid. So whether they cut, they don't cut, whether people want to borrow money, don't want to borrow money, people will start, no matter what happens, dude. I think the higher the prices, you're going to get to this like event horizon where none of that matters, dude. I think people are just going to start seeking out places to put money where there's any growth possible. I think that's exactly what you're seeing. So I don't know what the Fed's going to do, poor man investing. I think either way I think they have to do the cut, or else it's just going to get worse. People aren't going to borrow money, and they just have to they're in the system where they have to keep propagating it. They have to keep damaging it. And right now I think they're just trying to band-aid it up, cover up the blemishes of a I heard someone explain it like this, like they're on the Titanic, and like we're seeing what's going on, but the elites, they don't want to see it. They're going down with the Titanic. They're like, yo, we just want to milk this system until it literally dies, beating the dead horse down, suck as much value and money from this thing as possible. And then we go into the AI world in which nobody has jobs, and that's where our crypto comes in, because I think we're going to be set with crypto, guys. I'm telling you, I was just telling some friends today, my parents, I'm not worried anymore, guys. Like, we're good to go, bro. We're good. We're solid. A and P for AMP. Oh, that looks like, what is that, Russian? He says, Putin, semicolon, slab, I'm handling some motherfucking business, homie. Hope you're calling me to talk about money. Yeah, dude, that was about that picture with that video of Putin and Kim Jong-un meeting. Like, bro, guys, think, what are they talking about? You know, I always think about that. I don't know, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm the only one who thinks like this. Like, why are those two in a meeting together? And what are they talking about? The masses will not think that thought. Why did Trump disappear for a whole day and everyone freaked out? Where did he go? What did he do? Why did he have that black mark on his upper hand that one time? It was like a purple. Why did Elon Musk have a black eye or whatever? What was up with that black eye? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because some of it is about this crazy bitch right here. Satanic artist Marina Abramovich. Have you guys heard of her? Oh, maybe not, because this is one of her paintings. Have you ever guys seen this painting? If you're not looking at the screen, might want to look at the screen. It's her painting. I believe it's her painting. It's still a satanic painting of George W. Bush with two paper airplane in his hand, one paper airplane on the floor, and two bunched up Jenga blocks all over the floor. Two separate piles of Jenga blocks, two paper airplanes, George W. Bush sitting with his legs crossed. Why is this a painting? Why is this real? Why is this here? Why does this exist? Why are they in the shape of two towers? Why are the airplanes crashed? Why is he laughing? Okay? Every day I think about this shit, guys. This is why we buy crypto. I'm just going to keep coming back to that. This is why we buy crypto. Here's another picture, not a painting. Okay, you guys got me going here again. I'm going. Let's light up again. This is a picture of the disaster that happened to us in 2021 when that guy working at one of the Pokemon factories was stealing all the alt arts. Okay, did we get reimbursed for this? Fuck no, dude. Hell no, dude. Look at this shit. You're not looking at the screen. Look at this. They took all the rainbows. There's the Espeon alt arts. There's the Dragapult alt arts, whatever. Mew VMAX, Gengar VMAX, stacks, bro. You would have been loaded for life. For life, for life, for life. You would have been set. Okay? This actually, I'm glad I ran across this picture because it kind of put a dead stop in my Pokemon investing, and I had to think. I was like, yo, let me take a break. Let me divert. Let me, it made me pump my brakes. I was like, let me like ease up on the Pokemon investing. Let me pull back on that. Let me stack more cash and stack more crypto. Let's give the Pokemon a rest for a little bit, and we'll let it build for a little while. See what happens. See if we go through any dips in the Pokemon market. That's my strategy for that. Here's a third picture here of the Seismitoad that I pulled out of a black and white booster bundle. Dude, what is this, like one every 300 packs or something? Dude, I pulled this shit on like my 15th pack. Dude, Lady Luck follows me around in life. I can't tell you enough, guys. But anyway, that's my Seismitoad. I'm super pumped about that. It's probably not a PSA 10. The back is iffy. But awesome card. Love it. Super happy with it. Gonna keep it. I'm keeping this video. I want to keep this video short. The last one was really long. Crypto market, here you go. Hope you're buying. Bitcoin's at 111,000. I put $500 in a couple days ago. And I'm just going to keep stacking Bitcoin, guys. I'm trying to get to like 3/4 of a Bitcoin. I'm not there yet. So that's the goal. I know some of you guys have that shit in assets already. So, yo, hold me up. Help me out. Give me the alpha. Give me the alpha. I'm giving you guys some alpha by telling you that the Fed is just absolutely out of their mind, dude. If you guys have not read The Creature from Jekyll Island, you need to do so. It's literally about the Fed. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the comments. And the Fed is here forever. And if Trump, I really do think anyone, that's why they whacked JFK, dude. What, you guys think they just whacked him because he was like bringing up UFO files and shit? No, dude. JFK wanted to change everything. He knew about everything. They took his ass out immediately. Okay? And that will happen to anybody who tries to touch the Fed. And that's good for us because we're going to get rich on crypto because of that. All right. Thanks, guys. Peace.